Good morning. Okay, are you ready for what I got to bring? Okay, with much thinking about this and praying, we are going to start with football. Why did I launch this today? Because that's what most of you are going to be doing after church today, right? After church, after mass, after synagogue, right? You're going today? Good for you. Okay, so I took notes. That's a first because usually just whatever comes out of my mouth. But I have a lot to say and I was trying to remember everything. So, one, try not to be distracted by my room and my hair. I know you're not supposed to fidget. This is what you did in speech class, but sorry. Anyways, okay, it's not about me. It's about the word. Okay, and speaking of the word, this is a Bible. For those of you who don't know, this is a Bible. Mark it, read it, study it, put tabs where scriptures speak out to you. That's your Bible. That's your playbook. Just like Vince Lombardi would go into the locker room. Didn't matter if they won a championship. First day of practice. Gentlemen, this is a football. Basics, fundamentals. So, ladies and gentlemen, two genders, this is your playbook. That's your playbook to get you through life. 2, huddle up. Your team. I just hit my lamp. I was trying to get better lighting in here. I'm like trying different rooms because they're like, oh, your light's flickering. Oh, it's dark. Well, sorry. This isn't like a photo booth here, people. It's a very dark apartment. Okay, huddle up. Get people who will join you in faith, of the same faith, and will stand with you no matter what. Matthew 18, 19, 20. I'm actually going to read it. The other verses, I'm not going to read. You're responsible for digging into it. If you don't have a Bible, Google it. Okay. Sorry, I got to bring the phone with me. Okay. Truly, I tell you, whatever you forbid and declare to be improper and unlawful on earth must be whatever is already forbidden in heaven, and whatever you permit and declare proper and lawful on earth must be done what is already permitted in heaven. Again, I tell you, if 2 of you on earth agree, you harmonize together. This is amplified. Harmonize together. Make a symphony together about whatever, anything and everything they may ask. It will come to pass and be done for them by my Father in heaven. For wherever 2 or 3 are gathered, drawn together as my followers and into my name, there I am in the midst of them. Get a great team. Get a team that will stand with you, that will, no matter what, lift you up, encourage you, stand with you, aren't going to backstab you. Okay? There's, speculation for the Browns. They're not blocking for Deshaun because they don't want him. If that's true, I don't know. But that's not unity. You need unity in the church. You need unity in your life. Not spreading rumors. Don't get all crazy. Okay. Your angels. Yes, angels are real. They are your linemen. They are your offensive linemen. They are blocking for you. They are fighting things, pushing things back for you. References, Psalm 91. Read the whole thing. Read the whole thing. But in the middle of Psalm 91, speaks about angels. Psalm 103, read the whole thing. Again, read the whole thing. Towards the end, it talks about your angels. You have to say the word. You have to declare it for your angels to work. Hebrews 1:14. Are not all ministering spirits? They're servants. They're there to help you. So Daniel fasted and prayed 21 days. 21 days later, angel came to him, so was like, sorry, man. I heard you the first day. I heard you 21 days ago, but we've been fighting for you. You had to do this. So they hear it. The Lord hears your prayer, okay? So don't think he's ignoring you. He may ignore you if you're not coming boldly to the throne of grace. If you're bawling and squalling, acting a fool, he ain't going to listen to that. Okay. Lord's quarterback. He doesn't miss. He is an on-time God. Okay, there's a song called On Time God. It's really good. I recommend you listen to that. Sorry for the movement. The Lord's timing. It's a very controversial subject. This is Sarah. Okay, so don't get all crazy, but healing is now. I'm now healed because it's now faith. It doesn't say later faith, in the future faith, past faith. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, okay? I'm now healed. I'm now prosperous. I'm now whatever the situation. When it comes to people, this is where it takes time because the Lord's got to work on their heart. Even people that aren't saved, he's speaking to them. There's people that, I've heard testimonies of pastors where they're like, I don't like you. I don't even want to listen to you, but I feel I have to give you this money. And it's thousands of dollars, okay? So it's working on people, working on situations, for a house. If you're supposed to have this house, the Lord, if he directed you towards it and you felt peace about it, but, someone could be living there or, someone may have already put a bid on it, but you're like, no, that's my house. It takes time, okay? It takes time and patience. And so for me, this is true. I'm not going to get into this right now, but the Jeep that I have now, I believe for probably 2 years. And I was very specific, down to the, Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4X, and I could not find it anywhere. I searched on every possible website and I could not find it. So it was in Michigan. This person had it for 6 months and then gave it up. And then I find it and I told the Lord, I said, this was in 22. I said, I want this by my birthday because my car was falling apart. Okay. So I want this by my birthday. And 2 weeks before my birthday, that car pops up. And I was ready to be like, okay, maybe I should, just settle for something else. Never settle if you already have it in your heart. That's why relationships fall apart because people settle because they get tired. Okay. So don't settle. So I got it. I got what I wanted and I had people believing for me. Okay. That's an example. So he doesn't miss. You are the receiver. That's why you need to know the playbook because you got to know what the play is. You got to know what scriptures to stand on. You know which route to take. Receivers have to run different routes. So if you're going the opposite direction of what the word says to do, you're never going to catch the ball. And if you're not open to receive, you're never going to receive. And it says, the Lord looks to and fro. And so, just like quarterbacks, you can see them as they're, they're looking. Oh, he's open. He's got it. He's got the faith. Boom. Pass, catch, score. Okay. That's what we're talking about. This is the fundamentals. So faith is a flow. You got to know it. You have to speak it and you have to take action. You have to act on what you believe. And that I will give my testimony on my Jeep later, but I took action on that. Okay. So, you have to be in ready position. You've got to know what's going on. You have to hear. Be open, ears open. Penalties. Oof. Listen. Oh, penalties. If you get out of love, if you get into offense, personal foul, 15-yard penalty. You're always going to go backwards. If you listen, people, listen. It is a daily choice for me. And I don't always gain yardage, okay? I'm usually, sometimes I get ejected from the game, okay? Because when you're in an atmosphere of frustration, it's just, it takes a toll. So that's why you got to make a choice. Helmet of salvation. Get your helmet on. Ephesians 6. Read that about your armor. It's a good one. Okay. Don't lose yardage. You always want to gain ground. Okay. Satan is on the defense. He's trying to intercept. He's trying to steal everything from you. Don't let him get in your head. Don't let him get in your head. How many times it's so irritating. Quarterbacks, running backs, any playmaker, they get off the field, they put the towel over their head and they're whining and crying. Get a grip. You're a leader. Get a grip. That is not leadership. Okay. And you're always going to fail if you can't get your head out of the towel. Okay. So don't let him. If you got to juke him, ooh, 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 and then he can't catch you. So when he's coming close and you're like, you know what the word says? The word says this: whatever you're applying to your situation, my God shall supply all my needs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bills paid. Money came in, bills paid. All right. So every day, this is a quote from Oral Roberts. Every day, miracles are coming to you or they're passing you by. It is a choice. It's a choice that you have to make, whether you're open to receive or you're going to drop the ball. Man, this is intense. I didn't mean to come off. Yeah, I did mean to come off this strong. Okay. So practice. This is why teams practice. Because you have to develop. You have to develop and become skillful in the Word of God. Practice getting up early. You know, it says meditate on the Word day and night. This is why I got bags under my eyes, people, because I get up early. I read my daily verse. I did go to the gym today. I'm trying to get back into that because work's kind of slowing down now, so I can get some time. And then I go to bed early. But practice hearing the voice of God. Practice. It takes baby steps. You know, this is why, you know, you're starting young. You know, we at East Canton, we had Bantam football. So unless like Pee Wee or whatever league. But, you know, the kids are learning. And it's if you've never done it before, then it is definitely something you want to not jump into. You want to pace yourself. So even if you miss it, don't give up. Don't put the towel, you know, don't throw the towel and don't put it over your head. Do not give up. Do not be discouraged. Okay? So faith doesn't quit, and you should never be a quitter. Never be a quitter in what you're believing for. All right. Sorry, my camera moved around so much. Sorry for, you know, if I was too intense for some people or I wasn't clear. If I'm not clear, please comment, message me, whatever you need to do, and I will try my best to clarify it for you. All right. I love you. Have a great day and never give up.